Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Wrestling for Life Network. Welcome to another live stream as we bring you NXT tonight. The fallout from Stand and Deliver. A lot of people love the show. It was a big one, and we're going to follow it up tonight. Lots to talk about, lots to get into. So make sure you get in that chat. Click all the buttons. Be a part of the show. Be a part of the family. Make sure you strap in, strap on, grab your snacks, grab your feel good, and let's go. Ding, ding, ding. We are live and back at it again, folks. Like I said, we are the Wrestling for Life Network. This is another live stream as we bring you this show tonight. It's going to be a fun one. We got lots to talk about, lots to get into, lots of stories. Stand and Deliver was a success, and more to come on that. But get in that chat, like I said. I hope everyone out there is happy, healthy, and safe. You're ready to kick off another show with the channel that watches more live wrestling than anybody else out there. And if you don't know who we are, I'm Mr. Everynight KJ White, the Iron Man of YouTube. And that is Big Nick.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Wrestling for Life Network proudly brings to you its tag stream champions of the world, the Every Night Delight, KJ White. I am Big Nick. And yes, we're on the fallout from Stand and Deliver. I was almost going to say precipice, but that's not the right word. But we're in the dawning of the D'Angelo era out here, the first ever NXT Grand Slam champion, your new reigning, defending, undisputed NXT World Heavyweight Champion, Tony D'Angelo. Lola, your new women's champion.
Let's go.
And the blow off the end off of Soul and Zarya, allegedly. Soul's taking on Izzy. So where does NXT go following its biggest show of the year?
We'll see some new influx. I think we're going to see some people that we don't expect. Maybe some evolved talent get sprinkled in. I expect a fun show. I think there's still a lot to be figured out. What the first challenger is going to be for Lola. How does that look? Who's not here anymore? Like, will there be certain people just missing from the episode? Dark State's got problems. The tag team division's building back up. So I still think, we're pivoting and we're into the kind of the thick of it now. We'll see what they have for us.
Yeah, well, this is kind of, we haven't been in this territory in a couple of years now, because normally Stand and Deliver, like we've talked about, is right there with WrestleMania weekend. So it feels like the wrestling world, WWE as a whole, hits reset then. Now, right? This would be when NXT hits reset, because Stand and Deliver feels like it's their end of the year. They're bound for glory. They're WrestleMania equivalent. So now what's their new reset? What's their new going into the rest of 2026 look like?
Yeah, it's going to be very telling to see where they go with it. And I think that's part of the fun part about being new. So we got to tune in and find out what is going on tonight. So folks, get in that chat. Don't be quiet. Don't be shy. Let us know what's on your wrestling mind. Again, all opinions are welcome as long as you keep it clean and keep the gloves above the waist at all times. But, we're looking forward to this. Again, a lot of intrigue. Not a whole lot of matches announced yet, so we'll see how that takes shape as we move forward here tonight. But, yeah, I want to see what the new champion looks like. And, of course, the wrestling world's still abuzz, Nick. If we want to, kind of brush on the hot topic in wrestling, but a couple big stories out there before we say hello to the people. Tony jumped on with Vince and Coach. Oh, my God. But we also, again, Pat firing back at the Pat McAfee comment.
Which do you want to talk about first? Because I didn't see so much of Pat's response about the McAfee comment. So you can let me know on that. I did see him mention that someone is making threats toward his children over all of this, which if you're doing that, stop that. Stop that.
Who's
right now.
Who's doing that? Why?
It plays into his whole, IWC wrestling march, angle with it, because if you're doing that, it's just wrestling, folks, at the end of the day.
Oh, that's crazy.
But I did watch the Coach and the Bro interview with Tony Khan. I don't know how much you caught of that. So again, which one do you want to talk about first?
It doesn't matter. Either one's kind of funny in its own way. We can start with TK because you did cover that. It is kind of relevant to what's going on. But I find this very, very amusing and really, really Like there's a level of like, oh, you all got together, you all found each other. That's good news. Now you can put it all in one boat.
But it was still really interesting because of it just felt like a fucking Twilight Zone thing of seeing Vince Russo, Jonathan Coachman, and Tony Khan all on the screen at the same time talking together. But
Right?
even it seemed like AEW fans didn't exactly receive this that well. Like it was even brought up that Dave Meltzer said, "Why are you going on with them, bro? What are you doing over there?" Like Dave Meltzer was brought up quite a bit, and so was, in an extent, the IWC of why are not journalists, why are not legitimate journalists, why are
Yeah.
podcast marks like us, being allowed in press conferences. Which
Yeah.
Tony
You know
actually had
what?
a really good response. Tony did fairly well in this, being honest.
Well, listen, they are trying to paint this as not a fluff piece. And going back to your question or your comment about like the media scrum that Vince asked,
Mhm.
they're trying to all like, why won't you let people like us in there to ask real questions? They're giving that perception. But my God, Nick, it felt like such a circle tug for everybody. It felt like lip service in a lot of ways. Tony did well. I mean, they asked him some things that not many have asked before, but they had to give that illusion. It felt phony.
A phony.
Well, there was two different aspects that I noticed in this. Tony does a really good job of saying a lot without
And
actually
nothing.
answering your question.
Yep.
And even during some of the questions that he would get asked, which credit to Russo and Coachman of actually asking direct questions and not letting him give half answers to some questions and everything. But Tony was pulling faces during some of the questions. He made sure to smirk when they talked about WWE of not doing well, because WWE got brought up a lot too.
Of course.
There was the
What's the
aspect of
mission here?
Tony, let me tell you how you can better your product. You gotta go at him, bro. You gotta throw punches, bro. You gotta go DX invades the WCW arena, bro.
Right. Yeah, I mean, listen, at the forefront of all this is, please give me a job. Please look, let me show you how good I could make your
I was
show,
waiting
bro.
for one of them to ask. I was waiting for one of them to ask.
Right? Like, look how good we can make your show, bro. But come on,
Now,
like
to be
it's
fair,
rough.
Russo did bring up to TK even of Tony. My first introduction to you was Vince Russo went to WCW and they had a hangnail and he cut off the whole arm. So that got brought up of like, hey Tony, you said some negative towards me.
Yeah.
But I did think Tony went really well. He mentioned about not going and taking pot shots at WWE because I want to take the higher road and being nice to everybody
Yes.
is what he's viewed of what's got him this point and everything of he's going to take. They did bring in Catholicism and Christianity and everything.
Of course. I mean, yeah.
But yeah, they did very much. Tony, at least, again, in that aspect, came off really genuine of like, I'm just a nice guy and I'm just being nice to everybody.
Right.
If I can be nice to people, maybe they'll be nice to me too.
I guess so. And I mean, we talked about it a lot where it wasn't working really well for him, and being quiet has actually served him well. Say less, do more. It works out. Again, it's just I think it was good. Great. Tony went and did something a little different outside of the box. It does lend him to a different customer base, maybe, or viewer base. I doubt much, but regardless, yeah, I don't know. Again, it just felt so fluffy to me. So
well, it was interesting for Tony to even bring up of Dave saying don't go on there, and it seemed you saw a lot of the AEW loyalists that very much had, really, bro, we're still talking about who gets into press conferences and CM Punk in AEW in 2026. So the fan base that Tony knows he has didn't really receive this all that well.
Yeah, why? I mean, again, because they don't want to hear anything real close to the truth. They don't want to hear anything close to the truth. And what happens if this fan base turns on TK, their Lord and Savior?
That's going to be interesting. But should we say hi to our fan base?
Say hi to I'm reading this chat, so say hi. Let's go.
Fair enough.
These observant motherfuckers. Follow the map. All I want to say before you say hello is follow the map to the treasure. Trust me.
There's no in them hills. I done seen them too, but yes.
The Treasure Island, y'all.
last night, Spaz, Damien, and Ronan. Again, that's how you get your points in the chat. The more you chat, the more you go down the treasure map, the more you get towards the gold at the top of the chat. But Eric, well, thank you too. Yeah, hey, Wrestling for Life buddies, can't wait for tonight's show and the new era of NXT. You might be saying goodbye to Henry, Paige, Saints, JC, Soul, and Blake in the next few weeks as they move on up to the east side.
It's a lot of possibility. I don't know how far they're going to go. A gradual trickle maybe for some of them, but that's a big chunk all in one swing, Nick. But there's a lot of those names are close. They're hard to argue.
Yeah, but we haven't seen a big NXT draft class like that in quite some time. Like, even what we just saw was really just Trick, Javon, and Oba, your top 3 male superstars. And that was only 3 people.
Jordan.
Well, was Jordan before that?
She might have been before that. I mean, it's so hard to define, right? But again, there's a shit ton of talent in NXT. And I think if you want WWE to feel fresh and feel new, sorry, some of the older talent that we've seen for a long time has got to kind of find different roles and, maybe smaller roles. And we got to let some of this younger talent flourish. So let's go.
Well, let's go on to the next one. Zach saying National Beer Day and National Coffee Cake Day.
That's a combo. Beer and coffee cake. Let's go.
That's a strange combo, but yeah. Well, it's like the TK on Russo. That's a strange combo, but it's a combo.
It's a combo.
Damien, what up? Kevin, I see you. Clay, what up? King, Callum, Jesse, winners. Hello. Sean Reed. Oop, I did the wrong thing. What is up, Wrestling for Life? I'll continue to say it. The NXT promotion has been the best, consistently good show of 2026. In my opinion, best product in 2026 so far. And smash that like button.
Right. Absolutely. Hit all the buttons, folks.
Damien, what up again? Paul, I see you. Kenny, what up? Nair. What up, MDB? I see you, Boston. What up? Oop, damn it. Theatrics of the absurd. Anyone see the Shawn Michaels interview with Carmelo Anthony? I did not see that. I didn't know that was a thing.
That yet. But I am getting the Netflix warning, so we are set to go. We will catch up to the chat then.
Oh, so I got an hour, so I'll stop at an hour.
Oh shit, you got
an hour. Let me know when you got CM Punk waving.
CM Punk,
Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins. Well, we got to still get into everything. Yes. So, folks, we are synced up. You can sync up with us as well.
Wrestling's fun right now for me. You got Tony doing weird interviews. WrestleMania's coming up. This Punk shit's hilarious.
I'm
having fun.
As I'm getting the shot of the NXT crowd, is it reminiscent to the chaos that was going around WrestleMania 40?
A little bit. There's a ton of buzz. There's a lot of things going on. And, I think if people take a moment, take a deep breath, stand and deliver was good. We hope Dynasty being, I feel, very slept on. I don't feel a lot of people are talking about Dynasty.
Surprisingly, was not mentioned that much during the interview either.
Right. We're talking about a lot of shit. Like Kenny Omega, MJF not getting people talking. But that being said, there's a lot going on if you just enjoy the wrestling.
Fair enough. This man's dubbing into the soundboard there because I was like, wait, I hear you talking, but I don't see you talking. Am I frozen? What? Oh, God. It's a thing, folks. That sounds like a fucking duck call. Well, we do look like Duck Dynasty out here without the Bibles, but yeah.
There you go.
But we're getting a replay of Stand and Deliver. Bradley, I see you. TJ, what up? Jose, I see you.
I'm going to fight all of them.
Is there any ones that you want to click on? Because at this point, we're so behind, I'm just skimming.
Nick, it's like, TJ, welcome back. MTB. I'm going to take this one first before I eat all the other ones, but I love the shirt. Apparently my shirt has made waves today. Oddly enough, not the first time I've rocked this shirt, so it's kind of funny. But regardless, yeah, I'm unsure of my decision at this point. Hashtag Pat McAfee. Oof, 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 oof. I
See,
like it.
I didn't hear that until everybody was memeing it saying that's what he said. I heard Pat McAfee regularly, which, by the way, you look fantastic, and everyone was saying you got the swag, and then they realized what it was.
It's definitely a map.
I am the map. I am the map. I am the
Right.
map. But yeah, no, I didn't catch the Pat McAfee thing until everybody was putting it in memes of you had everybody putting it
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah, I didn't catch the inflection on the beginning, right? And again after the fact, and then Pat like, oh, I went out with the wife, and I put my daughter down, and next thing I'm trending. Why am I trending? He called me Pat McAfee. Wow, I can't believe he called me that. And then goes, wait, lower tickets because you're not worth it, because you don't have value. I was like, yo, that's the answer. No, we charge a lot because we're worth a lot. What, you're a loser? You want to lower tickets because
Pat's
you're not
tweet
valuable?
response. I didn't see the show response, but the tweet response
Yeah,
was like, "You're leaning into it, and yeah, go with
good
it."
shit. KJ, more like a GPS. Yeah, you take a left now. It's not that serious. KJ dressed like Christopher Columbus. Yeah, but I know where I landed, fucking moron. KJ dressed like GPS. I hate y'all. I hate all y'all. KJ wearing a lost map of kayfabe. I'm trying to
This
find
isn't
the fuck.
funny because hey, remember when I wear
I'm
the
trying to
blood
find the
shirt?
stories.
We're trying to navigate this WrestleMania build out here.
Bullshit.
We're navigating this wrestling world out here. But yeah, now
Uh,
remember when I wore the bloody shirt the first time? Now you know how it feels.
yeah, right. Oh, I'm not changing the shirt though. Tough shit. KJ out here dressed like an atlas. Do people still
Been
know what
around the world
atlases
and now,
are?
yeah.
Been around the world and now, yeah. Oh, that joke. I'm definitely getting player hated right now. Let's go. I'm dressed like longitude and latitude. Jesus Christ. This is the best. Keep it coming. Roast. I'm
That's
punching the air. I'm fucking dying. You guys are assholes. Like a treasure. I told you there is a treasure map. You find the treasure chest and open it up, my guy.
Well, I got the treasure of NXT right now of Tony D'Angelo
Tony
coming out. The Prince of
D.
the Paisan Prince. No, that is just fucking longitude and latitude is fucking hilarious
Fucking
to
ass.
me. I'm sorry, but it's just
Let's go.
that's exactly what. Yeah, that's welcome
Just
that
like my
conversation instead of like, oh my god, can you say
Listen,
that I'm having such a hard day? Why would you say that?
we get to roast them all the fucking time, man. Let's go. Come on. That's what we signed up
Absolutely.
for. Meltzer confirms that he knows everything. Meltzer continues to become the biggest fucking airhead on the planet. I just lost. Just lost uncle. Has no idea where the fuck he's going. He's just a mess.
So it almost seemed like during that interview that Tony was going to let it slip because it got brought up of how much he got asked, how much do you listen to Meltzer? And then he ho 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 the way out of that.
Yeah. Like, why is that? No, I do not take advice from Meltzer. Why couldn't he just emphatically outright be like, me and Meltzer are really good friends, and he has nothing to do with our creative.
Because
But he kind
Coachman
of,
said we don't bring up Meltzer, and then Tony mentioned, well, you did in the question or something like that, and it became of who brought it up, and so it became now. Oh, I thought you didn't talk like that. Da,
if
da,
I
da.
was
And now
Tony
it became
Khan,
just Tai Chi.
yeah, man, Nick out here fucking Tai Chi.
Get physical. Yeah.
Kiss my ass. Yeah, kiss my ass. All y'all.
Suffering succotash.
Fuck positivity. Negativity spreads faster. Negativity spreads faster.
That is true. That is a deep quote, but no, still.
One-eyed Willie's map. That's hilarious on all levels.
Whoa, now. That's on Only Beards, folks. Again, make sure you get your shirts, get your subscriptions. Only Beards coming soon.
Let's fucking go. You guys are fucking hammering it. Someone that what was the other one that made me laugh? MapQuest. Do people remember MapQuest where you printed your map off into
You
a
had to
picture?
actually print out maps. You had to go with pieces of paper. You were
Right?
fucking Magellan trying to get to your friend's house. First time you try to meet a
Magellan.
girl, all of a sudden, I am Christopher Columbus. I don't know if I'm in India or not.
Right. KJ dressed like the dark side of the moon. Christ on a cracker.
Amazing Pink Floyd album.
It really is classic. As Tony laying it down, by the way, Spaz with 5 bones in the bucket. And here comes Joe. You said his name.
But Joe's got to at least challenge back for it. Do you get at least one run if Joe goes back for it? And then that's when, he moves on up. Like, it gives you enough of a runway till post-Mania.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%. And I talk a lot about the black and gold. And I think if people remember back, there was often, it took 2. You had to beat the champ. You had to take the belt. And then there was, you had that rematch to kind of solidify your title. And that was the goodbye. I think the exception was like Joe Nakamura went 3. But a lot of times, as the former champ was leaving, it was a 2-match goodbye. So I kind of don't mind that. Like, Tony wins it, you run it back at their next big show or bigger show, and Tony wins again, and Joe lost in a fatal 4-way, and then Joe moves on.
You beat me in a multi-person match. You didn't beat me one-on-one.
Yeah, facts. It's a fair gripe.
But Spaz is going to have a gripe if we don't read a super chat of
right.
Ibu giving all the sloppy top. You mean that guy that paid people or got people to pay for gossip in a Discord? Just saying. To TK, like, bro, it ain't blue sky or only clams. Do we get sinister tonight?
Yeah, just another guy, just whatever way the wind blows. No real, true, original or unique opinion. It's just, who can I get in good with? Who can I suck up a lot to get ahead? Called out constantly. Britt Baker had to shit on him because he just made up bullshit. But he apologized. Sappy said it's okay. He apologized.
The guy who's the moral fucking compass of wrestling online is Sean Ross Sapp said he's good.
Right. As Ethan's out here in the knockoff Punisher, he calls Tony. Oh, wait, more company.
Saints, but no, I was because you hit with the anyway the wind blows, does he even matter?
Oh, dude, unfollow these people. Your life gets better if you cut these people out of your life.
Yeah, 100%. Well, there was a couple people that I saw putting out there of you really have to there's a solid 90% of now, if you open up Twitter, you just have to ignore if you're going to try and keep your sanity.
Right. 316 is using KJ's shirt to find Liv and make sure she's okay. Yeah.
Concussion protocol.
Oh, so ridiculous. Yeah, she got a knot on the head. Oh, Dark State.
And
Dark State. Let's go. Dark State's going to wipe out the main event scene. Let's fucking go.
Is this just... I'm just really interested. I'm trying to figure this out. Wait a minute. All the security. So are you going to get...
Wait.
So you are getting now Dark State's just taking out the main event scene.
Get him.
Is this not... Why would you go to picture-in-picture during this? Is this not halfway reminiscent of when Dark State first arrived a little bit? And so now what is the main event scene of NXT if now everybody that was just in that fatal 4-way is all going to band together against the evil Dark State?
I will admit I'm not quite sure where you take this, right? Outside of the fatal 4-way, but not fatal 4-way, if 8-man tag. But I'm really curious. I know Dion wants the title. I know there's been friction in Dark State. I mean, what a crazy start to this show, bro.
It's interesting. That's why I halfway hesitated, though, because does this not feel very akin or very similar to when Dark State debuted initially? Like, this feels like we've come full circle in a way.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe a little. I mean, it really is their MO is the locker room seems to be emptying. The locker room is emptying.
During picture in picture. So as we've got to separate these people.
Cutler's got Joe, or Joe's got Cutler. Dion and Ricky are swinging. Sugar's in there.
I'm trying to
what a chaotic start
in the ring breaking this up.
What is? So I feel like we're gonna get an 8-man, but then
what? Yeah, for sure. That's
Tony says I
cross that off the list. MDB with $2 for a super check. Just KJ.
Shit, bro.
Ethan
Page is PO'd. There's like 15 people, 20 people at ringside right now.
And fully figure out who.
Well, Jensen's there. Hank and Tank are there.
I think
Tony just chucked somebody. The ref's back. This again? It's chaos.
Well, think about it. I mean, if you've ever had to try and calm down one person from swinging on somebody, imagine you got to do that 4 times over. You've got to break up 8 people from swinging on each other.
And the crowd is all on their feet. Hank and Tank. Oh, there's OTM. Yeah, Booker T's back. Yeah.
Duck it, quack, quack. But Boston becoming a member for 29 months.
Sweet, let's go.
Tony D needs mic work, but after he nails that star. Fair.
Gotta let him fly, bro.
Peacock, you gotta let me fly!
Bro, the soundboard game. Now you're starting to sell me on the soundboard. If I can throw in something like that, but yeah. So what? Well, we're gonna get like a 10-man tag because we got Hank and Tank back there.
That's not how we start a show. Ruka just walks through the crowd.
Dante Chen still employed?
Dante Chen still there is mind-numbing. But it looks like Soul's going to take on Izzy up next.
Yeah. Well, that's going to be interesting because Izzy's very much getting not exactly a slow play push, but she's definitely getting a push. Soul's somebody that feels like she's all but wrapped up in NXT.
Mm-hmm. There is a good chance we see Zarya here in some way, shape, or form. So we'll see how that plays out here. But I will put a poll up for everybody out there. Let us know who you're taking. As we got Soul, Ruka, Izzy up next after an insane start to the show.
Chris, I feel like I halfway try and remember what this probably would have been relevant to, but I can't cook rice. So, kid, I'm no longer eating rice.
Man, put it in the microwave. It's easy as shit.
No, you got a rice cooker.
Rice cooker is one of my favorite fucking things ever. It's so fucking handy. But if you don't have one of those, you just put some water, some butter, put it in the microwave, put a plate on top of it.
The missus has Filipino origins and everything like that. So rice in a rice cooker is very much.
Today.
What?
Shout out to the wifey. I had Filipino breakfast.
Oh, there you go.
Filipino breakfast.
Very much I get all of the Asian treats and everything. Pause. I shouldn't have said
bro, that's amazing.
What? Did we just become best friends?
Yep.
Folks, that's the origin story right there. That's the conception of this channel just summed up in one phrase right there. But I do see John C. What up? Wrestling for Life is the anti-mainstream wrestling content news society. That's perfect, I love it. And a very long way to put it.
I like that.
Oh yeah, we're 100% of. We are the anti-smart mark. Pat McAfee. If that made any bit of sense,
right? We're having fun. I know that much.
Right. C Money became a new YouTube member. Why do I feel like that's a thing that you already were?
Re-upped.
I'm a member for 26 months, but you never acknowledge me. Hi, Paul.
Ever? We always talk to you,
Ever,
Paul.
ever, forever,
Paul, you feel
ever.
left out? Big hug, Paul.
No, again, shout out to everybody. We try and click on everybody, and especially now with so much going on in wrestling, honestly, having these like 15-minute lead-ins to the shows and the actual action going on don't feel like quite enough for like there's so much that needs to be unpacked before each day of wrestling now.
Nick petitioning for a longer pre-show, folks. What do you think?
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I don't. The adverse CM Punk raise those ticket prices instead of lower those ticket prices.
Yeah, exactly. Jack them. As Izzy, and I mean, a great looking match, by the way. Some of the boys made me remember.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Big kick out. Izzy with a smile.
But again, Izzy's proven that she's a bit of a star. Like now,
she's got a bright future.
The women's division seems like it's still in better hands. Going from like when JC leaves, how Jordan left, how Stephanie left, how Julia left. The women's division's in good hands versus the men's. Still, you're wondering if it's in shaky hands. It's not the same difference of yeah.
Absolutely. Z-Man, welcome back. Roland's with us tonight. Nair, welcome back. Dark States in the house. Ronan, let's go. One of our top 3 from last night. C-Money, re up on that membership. We like seeing it. Wesley's in the house tonight, just in case we missed you. Some names out there. OG Dale. Of course, MDB. Jose running amok. Freaking frack. Z-Man, Nightmare, welcome all. Boston, welcome back, sir. Paul, just in case you think we're skipping you, we got you. Big hugs, my guy. Let's go. John C's in the house as well. Chris, always a pleasure.
Hey, by the way, see money with $2, KJ shirt.
I like it. Keep it coming, folks. Everyone, throw it. What you got? Who's gonna bid higher? We got 3,
that's
3,
what we
3,
need
3.
there. That's what it'll be. Guardians got nailed there. Nick's pre-mad pre-show. Come on down to Nick's pre-mad pre-show.
Pre-mad.
What the fuck was that?
That was half. That was just mad. It was mad. No free.
I swear that needs to be, if we ever get a drink sponsorship or anything like that, it can make a flavor something. It needs to be pre-mad. Yeah, exactly. Right there.
Pre-mad coming soon.
Is this where we do the lovely shameless plug? As I'm in commercial break right now of, hey, folks, we do shirt people. We've got the merch store. We got anything and everything for your pro wrestling needs out there. All the way from cookware to accessories. We got you covered. 100%. Let us know what you want to see and everything. And we can, adjust as needed. All of that. But especially we got the scarf. I just got snow in April after Easter.
I got it.
I got fucking snow. And what is happening with the world?
I was so mad. I woke up this morning. There was snow on the ground. What the fuck is this shit? Who did this? Take it back.
It went from spitting snow to like heavy snowfall to it's all melted all in one day. Like global warming, we're global streaming at this point with everything.
As Izzy is in control of Soul at the moment, folks.
Yum yums for Soul Ruka.
Dale throwing it out.
Yum yums.
Now, did you see the whole thing of, well, she caught, El Bluey out there celebrating with Lola Vice after she won and everything. But we all know it's Tyler Bate. And we all know the insides of Soul Ruka and Tyler Bate are together.
Maybe a little, right? Like, it's so funny. Like, we know. So it is what it is at the end of the day. I mean,
how much insider baseball is too much insider baseball?
It's all too much. That's why I'm in the rare group or the small group right now that seems to be kind of into what's happening with Punk and Pat and this all this nonsense, because it just feels like it's different. It doesn't feel like everything else. I feel like Yeah, I like that they're pushing back against it.
I will admit that it is real. That's what it definitely feels like. It feels real. What?
Yeah. I was gonna say, did you see all the headlines going around? TKO now considering lowering ticket prices. Thanks, Wrestling Observer Network, you fucking donkeys.
Oh,
Really?
well, this
Oh, yeah,
was
been
also
pump saves
100%
today.
felt like one of those how they can Tai Chi. Ho, 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 ho.
Jesus
How did we
Christ.
get out of lowering the ticket prices? But we're not doing it because, hey, this is our ESPN debut. Hey, we were
Oh,
brazen enough and took the money instead of going to New Orleans. We went back to Las Vegas, all of that. So we've got to make good on this. This is very much their way of how can I get out of this with saving as much space as I can.
down goes Soul. 2 count, 2 count. But listen, man, we're going to get Jacob Drew, the 6-man. By the way, they announced today when the shows,
The
who's
cards,
going to be on
yes,
what
night
show.
ones, night twos.
Yeah, but Jacob and Drew, 6-man tag, the Lesnar Femi match, and the IC
That's
ladder match
crazy.
are free on ESPN. Come on. Like, I know people are mad at the company for a lot of like the corporate bullshit. Those 4 matches free for everybody. Come on.
The Brock Oba one is holy shit. You
That
are
opens night
making
2, you
sure you
think?
want people to tune in. But that's again, this is their ESPN debut. This is the most available eyes that they've had that can tune in to a WrestleMania that aren't having to pay for it, have an app, have this streaming service, this, that, and the third, that you're going to get your casual upon casual viewers tuning into this. So you give me Brock Oba for free? You madman, you.
Right. We get a flip kind of buckshot, but before that, we're getting the replay of the corkscrew.
Right?
But Soul right now. Oh, up she goes. Down she goes. Yeah, look, I'll be your Huckleberry.
Jeez. Well, I love how, again, I'll toot my own horn even after having to stick it up my own ass, but how we were talking about this whole idea of TKO versus WWE literally the night it happened. And now this is where everybody seems to, could they be doing a civil war? Could they be doing a Waka Wahehe? Could they be doing an NWO? Could they be doing an authority figure storyline here?
I'm sorry, the horn. But
That's what it sounds like when I stick it up there. What?
once Cody started mentioning things like Ari, my spidey sense clicked in high gear of like, wait a minute, like why are we saying these things? And again, people forget like Punk's out there cutting a pipe bomb. But I mean, at any point they could turn his mic off. Any point they could turn the camera off. Like, I mean, you got to remember, like people, I love it, and I don't want to ruin it for anyone. Enjoy it, but this is good. They're actually giving themselves shit publicly. Which works by my standard.
Well, that's a whole other thing to unpack of are they approving that, or is this with CM Punk? A, it's also an NWO line, but B is he's saying this is a CM Punk message and I approve of this message, or whatever he said fully. But of anyway that I approve of this message, that is that him fully going off script, or do you think that there's no way that makes it to air if that wasn't pre-approved by somebody in some office?
If Ari woke up and somebody said, what about us and the company? Are you kidding me? It didn't matter who it was, they fired. Like they wouldn't even think twice. Like there is certain parameters.
Can you
within
fire a
this world.
CM Punk? Can you fire a Triple H right now?
They don't give a fuck. The corporate guys don't care. For the corporate guys, it's all about dollars and cents. And I know Punk brings dollars and cents, but in their mind, we'll just, it's the same thing. No big deal. We'll just go back to Vegas. They'll love it. They don't the business guys never understood the wrestling side of things. Wrestling is unique. That's why some of the guys, Paul Heyman, Jim Cornette, did so well because they understood there was a difference. Vince, to his credit, knew the difference between business and the actual wrestling fan. Now Vince ventured off and kind of created the monster we're stuck in, But the corporate guys, they, oh yeah, bring in this, do
But
that.
so then is
Whether
this
it's good
them
or
being
bad.
this self-aware of them mentioning the IWC stuff?
Oh, Zarya got
Someone's
split her in
there.
half. And I think the crowd popped a little.
So is
As
Zarya
if,
wearing all black now? Is she going to join the culling? Is this
well,
what we're going to do?
no. Would she?
I
Down
mean, the
she
culling
goes.
has been boring, so I don't know.
Uneventful.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is it as Izzy gets the win? But is this Zarya still trying to get at Soul, or is this Zarya helping Izzy?
Right.
Column A, column B.
Zarya in the house.
Yum yums.
Oh, 100%. I love me some Zarya. But back to what we're kind of talking about there, is this WWE being very self-aware of you're welcoming in the IWC arguments. You're acknowledging back to back from your top two baby faces, your top two world champions, how ticket sales aren't moving, how this and that, and you're having all of this brought to the forefront. You're mentioning Ari and his connection to Pat and mentioning TKO that much.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't happen organically. This isn't Paul Heyman cutting a promo of saying, "Oh, you should throw me off the air." No, that's not this.
No, this is different. It's got such a good vibe to it. That's what I like about it. And I mean, I know I've defended it and people don't, we're really unhappy as we do have the Vanity Project checking in on Robbie. Blake is here with us. She fits right in with this crew. But yeah, I mean,
it is Vanity. So yeah.
I'm trying to follow it, but it's got me more excited for what's to come. Now, it could be a big old fucking, shitball, but I really hope it's not.
But does it actually drive ticket sales or does it drive viewerships or both?
It has to drive both.
Right now, there's no match that I think you can add to this. So is what they're doing with this going to drive more people into that arena?
I think so. I think a lot more people are talking about it. I think the wrestling fans, whether they don't realize it, and I said this last night, like everybody's talking about it. Yeah, but we're talking bad about it. But you're talking about it. It is the most talk. I said it earlier. Who is talking about MJF and Kenny Omega a few days before, less than a week
That is very
before
valid.
Dynasty? Nobody. We're talking about Pat McAfee. Even the AEW fans are talking about Pat, Punk, Roman, Cody. Like
they're talking about CM Punk's promo from last night.
100%.
Oh, see, he's the biggest sellout. I saw so many people that were just reusing the same argument they did last year with CM Punk showing up on WrestleMania of that whole promo of you can go to WWE and be the main event of a night 2, blah blah blah. And it's like, didn't we just do this last year? You have no new argument. You have no new discussion. You're just clocking in for fucking work here.
Right.
At this point.
Yeah, it's laziness.
That's how you know that show be fucking them up.
Yeah, 100%. As Keanu Carver coming out, this shall be very interesting as he's been on fire lately. I do believe this will be a triple threat.
Triple threat. This is your Haas fight here. This is Keanu versus Jasper Troy versus Jensen. No.
Brooks. Brooks not done.
Brooks are the done.
Right, Brooks not done.
This match might be done, but yeah.
This one should be, this could be chaos. How are they going to keep a lid on this one? So we go to commercial.
Right. Well, is this one? I know we had it on Stand and Deliver to where Josh Briggs. There we go. So we were close with the Brooks. We had the first two letters right.
It's Brooks and done.
Well, the other one's definitely done, but I digress. This could have been your Stand and Deliver match. You had a version of this. This might be an ongoing thing because Brooks is in that is in that Tony D'Angelo spot of he seems like he's NXT forever. He's for life in NXT.
Right. Yeah, no, 100%, man. I mean, this is again going to be hard hitting though. It's going to be smash mouth.
Oh, this will again still. You even ended last night's Monday Night Raw with Brock Lesnar and Obafemi, which I'm still surprised you're giving that away. You're giving away arguably your best built match. No one's cut a promo or anything. And they're sitting there throwing fucking chairs at each other and all of that. Like, that's a fantastic way to go off the air. These two titans can't be contained.
I think it's great. I think it's great. I mean, that is the match that's going to open night 2. So it'll be very interesting. Are you coming off night
That
1?
is, hey, if you aren't watching WrestleMania night 1, you're definitely going to watch WrestleMania night 2.
Well, how many people are going to see Brock versus Obafemi on ESPN? Even if they don't tune into WrestleMania, they just happen to catch it.
And then you follow it up with a Luchador IC ladder match featuring Ronald Mysterious of I haven't watched wrestling in a while, but I know who Rey Mysterio and I know who Brock Lesnar is. Maybe I should check this thing out.
Yeah, especially if it's outstanding. I mean, the place going insane for Oba and Brock is going to be one thing. And like you said, you have that lucha match is going to be insane. So, I mean, I'm pretty pumped. I was surprised to see that those were going to be on ESPN.
Yeah. Then again, the iShow Speed match on ESPN, the Logan Paul match on
That's
ESPN.
good for ESPN, though. You're going to see.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying, but I'm saying those are matches that you feel would fit that.
Yeah, fair enough, right? Like you're going to get the Yeet on ESPN, I believe, because, well, they haven't really been doing it much, but I think they'll run that for sure. Oh, I have a beef. I have an NXT WWE WrestleMania related beef.
Okay.
So Monday Night Raw, they tease Finn Balor's going back to the Demon.
Oh, yeah.
Why is that on the fucking graphic?
Yep.
Am I wrong? Like, is that just... If that's where it feels like they're swinging for tickets, right? Like I get it, but you teased it. You can tease it again a little more next week, but to outright put it on the graphic, was that intentional?
It's to me, it's just fucking stupid. Personally, even then, you still leave the mystery of I don't know a casual fan that's buying a ticket because the Demon's going to be there or remembers who the fucking Demon is or anything. And it's only going to piss off of your hardcore fans, your fans that are going to be buying tickets anyways. This is that you have to walk this dance of which one are you truly playing to, the Twitter audience or the casual audience. You have to walk that line because giving away the Demon to me doesn't sell any tickets. But fully putting it on the poster, you teased it. You teased it. Leave it at that. We got that. You don't need to fully just be like, oh, you teased it? Okay, you can have everything. Did I pause or did he pause? Folks, let me know. I'm only buying a ticket if Trish is there. Well, she'll be around WrestleMania, but yeah. KJ sneezed. Yeah, he sneezed and his whole system went out. And not only that, they had him put his makeup on, so now we know exactly what. Yeah, no, they just did the eye shows. They did a Batman. All right, KJ pause. All right, so then we're going to do this lovely thing. There we go. As KJ is either inadvertently or inadvertently taking a pause for the cause there. He sneezed so hard he sneezed himself out of existence. Yeah, they got you. He was saying too much. But I don't still get even this Tony Hinchcliffe ad. But I would have not had the Demon would have been a huge surprise of the reaction it would have gotten for that being a reveal would have dwarfed even just the reaction for him getting his old music back. Now, this is where how many fans are paying attention to the WrestleMania posters and notice that and know the Demon. So again, are you playing to the smart mark audience or are you playing to the casual viewer? Which one fully are you doing? All right, I will do this. Nope, that is not what I want to do. But I have Elo LaFleur, EK Prospect, and Why does this look like fucking Tony D'Angelo with a fucking wig on? Who is this man? That is a fucking hairpiece if I've ever seen one. That is Tony D'Angelo and Rusev if they had a fucking child. There we go. Can anyone want to let me know who this man is? Because I really do not know. But it seems like they were trying to build a speed division of Shawn legacies in the background. Just do the fucking cruiserweight title. Just do the light heavyweight title. You don't need this speed bullshit to work for the tournament. I know is kicking off tonight, but it doesn't add anything. I don't think the gimmick fucking works on actual live TV of like, here, let's have a 3-minute match, and you know it's got a 3-minute time limit. But we are in a way with Jasper Troy, Briggs, and Keanu Carver out here. Let me know who you got for this match. Actually, yeah, the second this man got in the ring, swinging. Never seen him before. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I went through my wrestler Rolodex, and that's pretty deep. Pause. And couldn't figure out who exactly he was. KJ sneezed, and both my supers were lost in the wind. No. I got you. As Jasper Troy and Keanu fighting on the outside, but Spaz with a $5 super chat. Remember, in wrestling media and all media for real, the lie laps the world twice before the truth has shoes on. The goldfish wear flip-flops. And goldfish wear flip-flops. Fair enough. That is a fantastic statement, honestly, Spaz, of perception is reality before the truth even gets a chance. That's so spot on, because no matter what, the court of public opinion will have you hung, buried, and put out to fucking dry before you even see your day in an actual court. Not trying to don't spin that in any sort of way, but it's still 100% of how you are perceived precedes everything else about you. So that's pretty spot on, Spaz. And then $2 hot take. I don't care where Mania is if I'm not there. Trust me, I've never been to a Mania. I've been to our Mania live streams, but I've never been to an actual Mania. And I know just where I live. It ain't going to ever come this way. The Northeast is not going to work. We were just complaining about snow in the middle after Easter in April. You're not going to have... The closest they got was New York City and Philadelphia. And even that's like insane to even think about. But Kiana right now in control. Question, Big Nick. What do you think about Uncovered Text Exchange showcases Paul Levesque's reaction to Vince McMahon involvement in WWE Matters? That's a really good question, and I wasn't fully expecting that to get brought up because I haven't paid a ton of attention to it. But what I've seen as the alleged text exchange between Triple H and Nick Khan. For anyone that wants to fucking implicit and solicit and act like Hunter was completely, he is the same as Vince and all of that, this man didn't want him anywhere near any bit of credit. He didn't want him back at the fuck all. And you can tell that he was very much of like, he's supposed to be here. What the fuck is going on with this? And even I saw people bring up, well, he was on a plane with CM Punk. Even Hunter's asking, is this going to be a fucking problem? Like, this is weird. I'm more questioning respectfully what's redacted or was deleted from Nick Khan's responses than Hunter fully just being like, why is this a thing? Can we not do this? That to me makes all the sense in the world. But Keanu and Jasper on the outside. Damn, I wish NXT live shows came to my town. Yeah, well, I do not know they do travel. I don't know where you live specifically, Paul, but I mean, write in, send them a tweet or something. Say, hey, the crowd would go insane if you came over to, Bridgeport, Iowa. I don't know why that was the first name or of a place that popped in my head, but maybe isn't that where Seth Rollins from? I think that, yeah. Do the Finn Balor from Bray County, Whitlow, Ireland. Bray's with big boots to everybody as we're going to commercial as everybody's down right now. But Roland, I see you, Nightmare Queen. What up? Roman, pause for the cause. Absolutely. I believed in House and Cursed Vegas. Ooh, well, I didn't even catch it until I think earlier today, to where Becky Lynch was out there trying to get Danhausen to curse AJ Lee, because we've seen that Danhausen's curses are effective. Ask that official. Spaz, Nick, I only been in one Mania, but no big deal, just Rockford. Well, then shout out. That's arguably, one of the best WrestleManias of all time. And again, that might be a bit of that reaction with CM Punk and Roman. I wonder how Roman responds on the Go Home Raw this coming Monday. But also, where was I going to bring that up? Oh, no. Moving on. But no, well, that getting ticket sale was insane. Is WWE still actively trying to think that they can fully shift the number 11 days out? Or are we moving forward of we're going to change the narrative on TKO? This whole, them mentioning TKO and them mentioning Ari Emanuel so much. Not Ari Shaffir, but Ari. So much is interesting on how this is actually going to play out. Is this a short game? Is this a long game? Is this off the cuff? Was this planned? What's the end game with this whole inside baseball? This high heater. Pause. Sing this up. What song do I need to sing? Jose, let me know what song. I must have missed my cue. I missed my music cue, but I won't, shy away from it. Is KD okay? I don't know. The man just disappeared and sneezed into another void. He's out there. He followed the treasure chest, the treasure map on his shirt, and he's out there trying to find the buried treasure out there. We got Roland, what up? Chris, what up? John shouting out Paul. Yeah, where are you? And I'm so sorry. I'm asking you, do you know who always used the payback revenge to be able to take down Randy Orton at WrestleMania 42? Who's what now? Is there any truth? And I know I'd halfway brought it up, and I know we'd even talked about it, and then it seems like everybody started to run with this theory. Are we going to get TKO versus WWE in a Survivor Series-ish, in a new world order, Waka Hey Hey, in an authority thing? Who's on whose side? If CM Punk's very lower the ticket prices, which is a whole other thing to unpack, but does that make Roman a TKO guy? Is Roman the corporate stooge? Is Roman Dwayne the corporate stooge, and you make CM Punk Stone Cold Steve Austin? What? We're going to do a new Attitude Era? What? Or were they going to do a civil war within WWE, which I don't know how you make a $9 billion plus some odd company the underdog, but maybe they do it. Or TKO sent them, they sent the Black Hole. He was, Well, no, actually, he's been the one that's pro TKO. So, what are they going to just, we need to recruit you. We need to put you in a managerial position out here. I've been the one that's critical. So, they just need to let the truth get out. The truth shall set you free. As Keanu with a running power slam on the Briggs. 2 count. Power slam, yes, indeed. John C. NXT was just an MSG. Yes, it was. So was WWE. And surprisingly, after the poorly received SmackDown, WWE had their best show, arguably, or their best NXT pay-per-view, arguably, of NXT with Stand and Deliver, obviously the biggest show. And then they follow that up with Monday Night Raw, which to me was a 9 out of 10. So you have huge show versus huge show, or following huge show after lackluster show. Keanu stopping on Briggs. Oh, I got you just one. Well, who would be that? Oh, that's what you do. TKO versus WWE. You get Dwayne and Hunter. Just one more fight without no need of him. And I will say, yeah, you do that. And you sell all the, but again, who's team TKO, who's team babyface? Allegedly, maybe that's why KJ had to take a pause. He's got to, Black Hole Slam. He's got to go, work his, duties as being Kevin Owens, because allegedly Kevin Owens could be, on the pro WWE anti TKO side. That this very much seems like it's kind of forming, because like CM Punk mentioned a lot of a promo and a lot of a story he doesn't have to do with. So that's what made it feel off the cuff. Like, to you, let me know. I can't do the polls, but Jasper dumped out. Let me know, was CM Punk's promo another pipe bomb, or getting big ass elbow from Briggs? Because Keanu tried to answer back, but not close. Do you feel CM Punk's promo on Monday was a true the pipe bomb to Electric Boogaloo? It was of that equivalent, or was it, how do I get a message across? How do I reach these smarks? They crossed storylines. Yes, they did. If you watch Ghostbusters, never cross streams. Briggs just beating up Keanu as Jasper back in the ring. Stops him out. Paul saying Chris might be right. Because you're in New York, when they go to NYC, that's considered to be your area from WWE's perspective. Who's what now? Oh, I guess Paul's saying that he's in New York. I guess that's halfway where I was getting from all of that. But Jose Cage is lost at sea. Yes, he's going to be Captain Jack Sparrow coming back out here. Pounce for the out from Kiana, which, again, haven't seen since Monty Brown, since Marcus Corvon, since Keith Lee. Shout out Keith Lee. Hopefully he's doing well. 2-3 count as Keanu gets the win, but pins Briggs. So we still can set up Keanu versus Jaspers. Where do you get blood from? He got blood on his pectoral. What? But yeah, so Keanu hits up the win. And again, they're putting a bit of a fucking jetpack behind him out here. This guy went from Evolved, had a little bit of shine of people got introduced to him, and they were like, nah, let's run him out there. He hates Booker T, and he's a fucking badass. Let's run with that. And it worked out fairly goddamn well. Keanu wins. Richard, well, that's a better finisher for Keanu. didn't fully catch what his finisher exactly was. Was it? It looked vaguely halfway remembering. It looked like a modified jackhammer. But I've got Shiloh and Tatum, which shout out Shiloh and Tatum. I didn't realize this until again the post-mortem the 2020 revisionist history fans pointed out how it looked like Shiloh and Tatum were very much doing a tribute to Crowbar and Daphne at Stand and Deliver. I do think that this relationship between Shiloh and Tatum is very akin to that, I would say. Every time I see you laughing, you're keying. Should you be more worried about your type? Sans is interesting in NXT. He's going to be here for a minute, I feel. But so it looks like we're going into the 8-man tag that had been set up earlier. Was it an 8-man or was it a 10-man? With Joe Hendry coming out right now. Maybe if we say his name real loud, KJ can join us too. Let's all say it together now. Everybody, hold your hands up on high. I know. Keanu wins. Damn match should have been better. Maybe I wasn't into it. I don't think it was a bad match at all. Jackhammer power slam. Well, the genetic jackhammer power slam again. I held my hands up high out here to be high. Yes,
matey. Why am I so short? What the hell is happening here?
I don't know.
There we go.
You achooed and you went into a different parallel universe. Some people, Lady B was out there wondering the TKO helicopters swooped down and took you down.
The official answer is I got lost at sea. I think that's the right answer. My compass was not working. I had to take my shirt off and look at it to figure out where to go.
Show me the way to go.
I'm tired and I want to go to
bed. I had a little drink about it. I can do the whole song. I love that whole scene.
Let's fucking go. How we doing on a Tuesday? I do apologize for my technical difficulty. I had a bit of a shutdown, but it looks like
I was wondering because at times you were
mid-sentence.
Doing robots and everything like that, and I was wondering if it was me or you, and I think I got the answer without having to worry.
Right. Yeah, and see what happened was I was looking in the mirror, and I was going backwards. I had to take the shirt off.
East. I thought you said west. What kind of colors you looking at, boy?
What do you mean you threw the map in the creek? Oh, fuck.
But we are getting the intros to the 8-man.
Why is this happening now?
10-man tag. What?
Was that gone that long? Is this the main event already?
No, we already had. What did we just have? Oh, Christ. Now, because
you had the triple threat. It was good. It was decent. It wasn't great, but it was decent. I thought, 3 big men, but Carver got the win?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, then you had Shiloh and Paxley backstage, which I didn't catch until the revisionist fans pointed out on Twitter of how that was a callback from Stand and Deliver. That was a callback to Crowbar and Daphne. And now that's been brought up, that's what you see with that whole dynamic.
Right. Dude, this entrance is solid. Like,
I'm telling you, he's the star. You're going to let him run NXT for quite some time. This man sat there and said, I'm going to take out the dark state. Check that off the list. I'm going to win the NXT championship. Check that off the list.
Right. I mean, yeah, I think Boston kind of echoed something that you and I have said before as far as, as the original Tony D that we had known, there was a ceiling. He had kind of peaked.
Yes.
This Tony is a guy you see on the main roster. You could see his entrance, his vibe working on one of the main shows. Again, he leveled up. It's good for him.
We've talked about this, and I know because I've personally been really invested in it because of, Italian of he looks like he might be my cousin's mother's brother's uncle kind of shit out there. and everything with Tony D'Angelo. So I haven't invested of it, but his original, the Dawn gimmick and everything, all of that, the family dissolving was not going to get him onto the main roster. He was going to be an NXT lifer. He'd kind of reached his cap, his ceiling. He now comes back with this new gimmick and instantly just mission statement, mission accomplished. Mission statement, mission accomplished. He has really hit the mark with this now. And again, he's the first ever Grand Slam champion, Heritage Cup tag champ, North American champ, and world champ.
I never even considered that, bro. I never even thought of that.
I didn't again until people brought it up the next day, and I saw that, and I was like, that's pretty fucking dope. Of hey, Tony D'Angelo, a guy who's been a staple in this whole bit of NXT for a good bit out here, is your former Heritage Cup champion, tag champ, North American champ, and now world champ. Of he's completed the course that is NXT.
In a lot of ways, yeah. And this will be a very interesting run. I hope it goes well, and a solid championship run here by Tony. And yeah, the sky's the limits for him now. But I am putting a late poll up, but due to my difficulties, I'm a little behind. But there you go. It's up.
Yeah, I think there's pills and supplements that can help you with getting a late poll up, my guy. But I don't know if they've sponsored or paid any of us. Maybe they will.
Come in late, come in strong. That's all that matters.
We're going to start White Chew instead of Blue Chew.
Oh, wow.
What?
With Tony D, his look and aura doesn't match what you hear when he opens his mouth. If your entrance and look is going to be that, you have to talk in a way that matches. That's my only issue. I think he's been okay overall as a promo like this. I mean, is it like the tone of his voice?
No, I'm still fine if that's a thing that needs to work on, because hey, he went over the big mountain of changed the fucking gimmick of like Kit Wilson when he tries to be something serious 2 years down the road, he's got a fucking mountain to get over. Tony managing to shift into this and actually getting treated seriously, presented seriously, I'm fully fine with that. If he has to work on the mics, then so be it.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, we're going to see some of that. We've seen a lot of that in NXT, right? And fair enough. And maybe it is he has to be a little more deeper and methodical when he speaks, opposed to kind of the higher kind of pitch he gets at sometimes. But we are rolling right now. The good guys. I just called them the good guys, though there's two bad guys, but you get it. Dark State versus all the other people.
Well, one's Canadian, so you cheered. Your inner thoughts, your inner monologue came out there.
Right. As everyone taking Team Hendry over Dark State. Dark State either needs a win or they're going to continue to fracture, which you've kind of... the minute Nick's like, I kind of like these guys. They're like, break them up. Fuck
it. That's what we need to do to Dark State. We'll just curse them. We're Danhausen. We just start saying we like it, and they'll break it up.
Every time we turn Nick into like, hey, they're not so bad, they're like, yank it. Oh, out.
But I still like they have sold me, and I said this for the longest time, of what I liked about Dark State is they were a great sum of pieces of Osiris is good, Dion's good, Sugar's good. I don't know if I liked the collective initially.
Yeah, I think for me,
you got a great set of tires, a good engine, and a booming fucking stereo system, but I don't know if it fits in the same car.
You exhibit out here trying to pimp some shit? What are we doing?
Yeah, pimp my stream out here. I might pimp walk myself out here for a minute.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I think because I didn't really know much about the other guys, and we hadn't really seen much out of Dion, really. I just thought it was a good way to put them on, and now they can kind of go their own ways and kind of create their own paths. I'm okay with that. I thought, again, we got to know. I didn't know Sugar was this good, but now look like I think he's a must-have. He is a guy that can go on a nice single run. Osiris proving to be a beast. Like, you throw him in the mix with all the other monsters we just saw in the triple threat, I mean, there's a lot of potential with you guys. Cutler, we're not sure yet.
I'm excited if this is their way in the door. I'm
Okay.
hoping that they manage to stay on the other side of the door.
I can accept that. That's fair.
Well, fair. Well, I'm going to see myself to a door here briefly.
Well, there you go. Nick taking a pause for the cause. We roll on, folks. Right now, we got a 8-man tag. Ricky Saints as he gets slapped in the back by Ethan for the tag. As Ethan and Ricky continue to not get along. Cutler back in, but double teamed. Double back body drop. How we doing on a Tuesday, folks? How you feeling out there? Get in that chat. Share this link with everybody you can think about. Geekbox, how are you, sir? It's a pleasure to see you as always. We remind everyone out there, go check out Geekbox. He's family, and he's bringing the wrestling world together one video at a time. We appreciate it, and we got nothing but love, folks. Go give Geekbox some love. Go check out his content for sure. That's good. That's good. I hate that one's really good. Tony slamming Sugar onto Dion. Big flying forearm. What is Tony D'Angelo's new gimmick? D'Angelo has gotten better shape. He's definitely gotten better shape. The gimmick, I mean, I don't even know how to really define it. He's this kind of, he took what he was doing and he's still the Italian kind of paisan guy, but it feels more authentic. It feels, you took it from being kind of Tim Burton-y to, more fucking darker and less fun and more of a Nolan type Batman vibe. So again, darker, stronger, better entrance, better presentation, better attitude, and he's had success because of it. Yeah, Sugar's getting on him. Question 316. Didn't you say I was on the take? Now you want to be my friend. What do you think about the uncovered text exchange showcase Paul Levesque reaction to Vince McMahon involvement in WWE matters? I was trying to confirm if this was in fact what it, if it was true. You got to triple check things nowadays because of AI and all the bullshit. It's a really weird exchange. It's definitely interesting that, Nick Khan's everything's been deleted on behalf of Nick Khan, so you have no idea what he said. It does show a really interesting internal pressure. It definitely showed the meddling. It definitely showed where, if you were to read into those text messages, and those that don't know, as part of the court case, some text messages between Triple H and Vince and Nick Khan kind of went out today. Yeah, real interesting. I was really surprised the tone, really kind of subservient almost from Triple H. Like, thank you, Nick. Thank you. Oh, dear Nick. Thank you. Thank you so much. I was a little surprised with that tone on a professional level. Just such a level of gratitude. I would have been gone. But here's the thing. As Osiris drops Joe on his neck, here's the thing. We said way back when that we almost thought that Stephanie, Nick Khan, and Triple H were somehow, responsible for the emails getting leaked. It sounds so weird. It's a conspiracy. It's alleged. Don't shut us down. But it just felt like, and you remember when the original vote to kind of move him out, they voted against him. So you knew there was tension. Those text messages in that regard don't really tell me much more than we already knew. We knew that Triple H and Vince weren't seeing eye to eye. We knew, you remember Vince going down and taking over NXT and NXT 2.0 and it bombing. We knew. So it feels like Triple H being smart and savvy, hitches his wagon to Nick Khan, and he's still here. Vince isn't. So that's where a lot of people talk about, Vince has a lot of say in the creative. Listen, I mean, on an outside dark reach of a chance, Vince is peddling things through other people that maybe get supported. Well, what if we bring The Rock in? Or but as far as like Vince messaging trips, I don't think so. I think there was a lot of creative difference, a lot of creative friction. I think Triple H wanted to kind of move the company in a different direction, which he's trying to do. You guys can decide how well he's done it. And as I said before, 316, this idea that Trips is on the verge of being replaced or moved out, it's nonsense. As if anybody's wondering, Joe's got Sugar up, Osiris in, but Joe takes him out, drops Sugar on his back. Ricky Saints is the next Johnny B. Bad. Oof. Is that a good? I don't think that's a good thing. Here's the tension. We got some tension. Catching up. Let's go. Look at the love for Geekbox. Love seeing it. What up, Capone? His gimmick is giving vigilante. Kinda. I'll give you that. Reluctant hero. Who was it the other day? Called him the Punisher. Kind of that vibe. Yeah. Let's go. Knockoff Bane gimmick is his gimmick. Fair enough. I mean, I wouldn't go as far as knockoff, my guy. He's not out here with the mask. Maybe that would help him. Boston, would that help? We'll give him the mask. Where's Nick when I need him? So funny. Let's go. Darian Van Dukes. Yeah, so I saw someone hanging around the back while I was rebooting my system. Darian Van Dukes. Quack. Wait, that almost sounds like it.
Quack.
The Wrestling for Life duck. I will say that the messages are also around the time that Triple H was half out the door because he was sick of things. Remember, yeah, 100% I agree with that. Now I can't help but believe it's because he knew he was either going or Vince was. Yeah, I think that was 100% true. And remember, like the cardiac event came out of left field. He was doing so much, Triple H was so over with NXT, and then when Vince stepped in, and when whatever reason, when they moved to that Wednesday night, it did not go well. It didn't translate well. And Vince being Vince took over, and it didn't. I don't think it ever got back to that. But we also know that there was tension between Stephanie and Vince, right? Like that's the only reason you can explain. Stephanie came in, Vince went out, Vince came back, Stephanie left again. Like it feels like she doesn't want that working relationship with him either. And I mean for all the obvious reasons, and especially if you kind of get wind of something's coming down the pipeline. I think a lot of people like Steph, like Trips, wanted to distance themselves from Vince in that regard, right? He's about to catch a whole lot of shit. You don't want to get splattered. As way, we got company, and someone called it. Miles Bourne has taken out Dion at ringside. Joe's down. Dark State's kind of fighting. Dark State's not getting along. Dark internet wrestling community. Dun dun dun. I don't think I want any part of that. I don't know, man. I think that's a little too dark. A little too dark. Feels like a very uncomfortable, warm, sweaty sausage fest. I'm sorry, guy. You're on your own. Big suplexes. Tony's on fire. Osiris going, stopped. Cutler getting involved. Cutler goes for the ride anyway. And another suplex as the big man goes down. Huge. Dun, 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 dun. Ba, ba, ba. Why are people talking about these texts? They released everything but the last 3 messages a year ago. I'm confused. Again, it's funny how the news cycle works, Geekbox, right? We'll go find some stuff. Now, did more even trickle out? Nick Khan is smart to delete. Yeah, no shit, eh? He's like, You're not using anything I say in these conversations against me, even if it is about Vince. Yeah, Vince fucking dick. What is he doing? I want to know what the tone of Nick Khan was, because it very much sounded like Triple H and Nick Khan were on the same page. Was Nick Khan responding with nothing? Was Nick Khan's response as you would expect, like no problem, Trips? You're my guy. I got your back. With just this old man's got to stop it. I've been trying to work with Ari to get him to calm the fuck down. Neck cutter or neck breaker, neck cutter. And Paige steals the W on Sugar. Dark State continues to struggle. And as much as I've advocated for the Dark State, we might not have very much time left with this particular group, folks. Dion gets run off by Miles. Are they really a year old now? That's crazy. Mick Boxington. Geekly Mick Boxington. I don't even... That's jokes. I was just checking on your super chats, my friend. That's actually jokes. Chris Jericho returns to AEW. Welcome, Brian. But Chris Jericho's back. That's the big thing for tomorrow. We will be here live for Dynamite as always. I got Jada Parker on the screen. So, Jada Parker. Welcome. But yeah, Chris Jericho's back. We've got a few other things brewing as far as tomorrow's show goes, which they're so exciting. They've alluded me. Jericho returns.
Speaking of returning or brewing, but I more or less just heard Jada Parker showing up.
Yeah, keep running.
Like, hi.
Hey.
Oh, hey. But it seems like they're still setting up Jada versus Kalani. But yeah, Chris Jericho, you pointed out
they scrapped the PC in 2001. No, that doesn't sound right at all.
No, not at all. Well, yeah, because now, so I saw this video of like Kalani was doing a whole thing in her car, was like live, and then Jada's just like, come on outside.
I like this a lot. So, and again, Kalani's showing upside, and she can really wrestle. Athletically, she can do it. Personality-wise, I think she's doing a better, maybe not scorching, but she's improving. Jada is a star. We just need to keep her healthy and get her on a roll.
Is Jada going to do, not exactly a bid, but she's going to do some time in NXT before she moves up?
Oh, for sure. Absolutely.
Probably gets at least a mid-card title.
Oh, for sure. I could definitely see that, and I think Kalani's a nice pathway to there. But the Birthright has a new entrance with all the Fogs machine.
No, this is the entrance that they had at the start of Stand and Deliver, which
yes.
I know Canada was having all of the issues and all of the lovely, parameter personalities and everything of, trying to get the Stand and Deliver pre-show out there.
Yeah, no. One guy did. One Canadian did. It was
whatever. Fair enough.
Yeah. But the Birthright is here in town tonight as Lexus will take on who?
Starboy Charlie? Starboy Charlie. Maybe, I don't know. Well, because you had Bass Pro Shop or whatever his fucking name was that showed up. You figured out the name of who it was in the backstage segment that we had earlier tonight, to where I'm like, who in the Gable Stevenson is this?
I literally need my shirt to navigate what you just what, who, where, why.
The backstage segment before, you had someone announced, like told you what his actual name was. I didn't catch it or know it
The
beforehand. And I
Dukes,
thought,
Dukes, put your
okay,
Dukes
I
up.
don't know why I thought the term bass was thrown in there, but that's what I was
Yes,
thinking.
bro.
Fishing and everything.
Maybe Damien, what was the dude's name, man?
Doop Loop.
Someone repeat.
Darren Von Dur. He sounds like a fucking Dr. Doom sidekick or something. Darren Von Dur.
I like a good fondue once in a while. Chocolate cheese, fucking delicious.
A lovely fondant. Russo isn't holding back. Who's what now?
In what way?
If you're talking about that interview again, it was weird to watch because
it was.
Tony on one hand looked like half the time he was pulling faces of like, oh, really? You're gonna tell me of what I need to be doing, which is what they did. But yeah go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, and something I should have said earlier, but you know, I know Vinny's like the pro of pros, but maybe talk a little less when you're interviewing a guy. We kind of want his perspective more than we want to hear you talk about you, my guy. Just my take.
I mean, a guy who
like,
overtalks can relate. Can relate.
Like, well, you know, the whole like good question about the media scrum took 13 minutes to sum it up and get there to the question mark. But you know,
I also think that was a bit of on one hand, I did like it. I did respectfully appreciate
it was an audition.
They're
hoping to
I understand that. Let me finish what I'm saying. I appreciate that they at least circle back of like, we're not going to let you get out of this word salad initially. And they gave him a couple rounds of you got to go 3 rounds with this word salad to get out of here without saying much. He still didn't say much, but they at least followed up with something of like, no, you didn't fully say anything there, Tony. Right. Would you like to reiterate?
Yeah, the whole time, halfway through the interview, I was expecting like 2 clowns to show up and kidnap Tony Khan, and that would have been the storyline. Like AEW's got to save Tony Khan from
the Well, it was oh fucking Christ! Well, it was weird because Tony, they coached Tony to look directly towards the camera like a couple times live on stream.
Yeah,
like,
did you catch that?
I know we've done interviews and it was very punk promo of awkward in the beginning of like, imagine if I was like, no, KJ, he's like, you gotta look a little more to your right so you look like you're talking to the camera and everything.
Right.
Doing that live was weird. But there was the whole thing to where sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was disagreeing with you. It was a little odd.
Well, and then there was the whole thing to where Russo was hard pitching of like, well, if you say you have too much space, can I use Britt Baker on JCW? Can I use her? Hey, Tony, you haven't said no. What do you say? Can I use her?
Hell. Yeah, I mean, again, there was aspects of it that I think on the surface, it's a great idea. You know, we're gonna get away from the usual typical media and
and this makes me think, can we get Tony on for an interview?
But Tony, like, to me, I get it. We're the little engine that could. We're the newer guys, the smaller guys. We don't come with a WWE accreditation and bullshit. But I mean, I would love to ask, like, dig into the true questions. It is Starboy Charlie.
Let's go.
I gotta delete this, son of a bitch.
Well, no, but still, of somebody who we've seen actually through GCW and everything of, hey, all these other people want to say they watch all the wrestling.
Yeah.
We're recognizing this man from GCW. But again,
this is good.
I still don't like the speed. Pause. And I'm not going to still ask Tony about CM Punk in the year of our Lord 2026 because I think that shit's been beaten to death.
No, I want to ask him like how, I mean, again, I don't want to kill the man.
When he
I
started
appreciate
asking him, when they asked him about like the EVPs and like what does Kenny do day to day, and they
nothing.
started to kind of pressure him on it, and he didn't answer anything, and then they walked away. I was like, no, what the fuck does he do?
Oh,
What do the Bucks do? What do like?
right.
Who is you said you have a
Oh,
circle of people
shit.
you listen to? Who is your circle?
Oh,
Hey, we're
wow.
watching AW Rampage. Who would have thought?
Starboy on fire. This is for the speed tournament, and we're off and running.
Yes, Lexus King versus Starboy Charlie. And again, this is so AW Rampage. Hey, Tony. But how do you think that the speed title should just be a regular mid card title? Like, does the time limits mean anything to you? Does it add anything?
No. Like I think I've said it before. I mean, we get cute little 3-minute matches. I just don't think it's necessary. Just have shorter, quick paced matches without the clock.
Have a cruiserweight match, but you
Yeah, pretty
don't have
much.
to tell me that's only going to be 3 minutes.
Right? Yeah. I mean, like I said before, it was fine when it was just on fucking Twitter. When you pull it into the actual show, I don't think it brings any value. Doing these mini tournaments where, there's like a random couple semifinals and then the winner faces the current champ. I don't think it's like people are like, oh shit, look who's in the tournament this week. Like, I don't think that's
When you're
happening.
watching YouTube and you got, you've got like a minute or so before you can hit skip
Oh
ad to
shit.
move forward on anything. Do you sit there and watch the whole thing because you know it's got a time limit, or
Right.
is that when you can go and take a piss and everything and just walk off and everything? I
Right.
think them putting this whole, it'll only be 3 minutes, folks.
Oh shit.
Knees up.
He just knocked his teeth into the crowd. Cross arm neck breaker. And it's over.
Coronation.
Starboy Charlie had a good outing, though. He looked the feisty little bugger.
Well, he's your WWE ID champion right now, which anyone that remembers that they have the ID program.
Yeah. I mean, remember they said it died? It was dead. It was ruined. It was over.
Well, that's with everything in wrestling. It
Remember,
dies
it
a
was dead.
death
It was
and
gone.
resurrects the next week.
Right. Nick, who is the greatest speed champion? Isn't it R-Truth?
Oh, Ray Caruth, greatest speed champion of all time.
All right, so King faces the winner of Eli and LeDukes.
Well, it's EK Protege or whatever they
EK.
changed the name to now.
EK Prosper.
May you always prosper.
Live long. 1 minute left. Let's go. Speed is just filler. Use the time for the men's mid card. Agreed. Judo punch. What a punch. Wow.
What a maneuver. Well,
what's up, Richard?
You mentioned, and I had even talked about while you were on your pause. It's funny because we talked about the same thing both while on our pauses of the Levesque transcripts that came out and everything.
Yeah.
Is this, dare I say, is this Keanu and Tony? The enemy of my enemy is my friend, or is that going to be a match that we see?
But that's very interesting. Is Tatum coming up with Shiloh? So they're really building up Tatum and Shiloh, eh? Like
Daphne Crowbar.
Yeah, a little budding thing here.
But we've seen a lot of really unsubtle references to Vince McMahon recently.
Is it weird, dude? It's
very well, and then you get redacted comments, and we also have this whole idea of, are we going to sell TKO as they're the villain authority? Like, how much of this is honestly a fucking work, honestly?
There's no way anything to do with Vince McMahon's outside of wrestling bullshit. Like, He
They're
legitimately.
redacting statements. Are you selling TKO? Is there the fucking
Well, were
bad
they
guys?
redacted or were they deleted by sender? Like,
Same difference? 6 to 1,
no,
half dozen the other?
no, because if Nick Khan is auto deleting any messages he sends out, A, genius, great move, smart man. B, yeah, I mean, I would love to know what his side of the coin was, but it definitely had the sentiment of Nick Khan and Triple H being on the same page, but Ari very much being a fan of McMahon.
Well,
And
Hunter's very much the babyface in this. Of he's
yeah,
showing he's non-complicit. Of I didn't want Vince out here at all. I mean,
yeah, why the
you saw
fuck's he
some
here?
people that were thrown out because CM Punk and Vince may have shared a private plane. That well, he's a corporate man. He's a corporate stooge.
Yeah, I don't know that if I don't know the type of charges and trouble that Vince is going through plays well in a kayfabe storyline.
No,
Of like
doesn't play in
somehow,
anything.
right? Like even if you're like, well, art imitating life. No, 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 not in this case.
How close do you fly to the sun of being real?
Yeah, I think it's too much, right? They see like somehow I don't know, but it definitely feels like we're setting up this divide between TKO and WWE. We're very interesting. I just don't see a world where, and I just don't see Vince anywhere near this, man. I really don't.
Oh, I hope not. But I also think it's very interesting that a lot of these things and a lot of these statements are all being said and come out around the same time. Like,
Right.
I know there's the whole synchronicity of if you look for a pattern, you will find a pattern. But at the same time,
True.
you have Cody Rhodes mention TKO. You have CM
Yeah.
Punk double down and mention that in about a storyline he's not involved in.
That's the fucked up part. That's the very interesting part and made it feel very like, oh, why did that happen? Because, us wrestling fans understand like the storyline we're telling.
Tunnel vision.
And then out of nowhere, he just drags Pat into the fucking fold. And you're like, all right, shit just went like to me, it's kind of why I'm holding on hope. And maybe I'm stupid for doing it, but I'm really kind of like, oh, why would he call out that guy? Like, I
But
want to know what all this means.
Does wrestling still have that luster, that grandeur to it of as much as you think as much we watch every bit of wrestling, every corner
Right.
of pro wrestling we try and shine a fucking light on it.
Yep.
Of that even still with us, don't know if this is intended or not, if this is off the cuff, if this is what they are trying to do, if I'm supposed to be mad because it's shit, or if I'm supposed to be mad because that's what they told me I'm supposed to be.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the golden part of this. I think the problem with the fans, more the modern fans nowadays, the goalpost moving so much, and nobody will mention a certain angle or a certain debut, and then it happens, and everybody knew it, right? I think we've had some cases where myself or you have like hit it right on the button and kind of saw the writing on the wall. This is how it's going to go. But there was other times where we thought it was going to go away and it didn't go at all. Like Bray Wyatt and Edge are going to be a thing. You missed. That shit happens. So, I mean, I think for me, a lot of the fans out there, instead of just being like, oh shit, they got me, they were, they turn into, well, that's really fucking dumb. I only got tricked because it was stupid. Well, clearly I wouldn't have, I didn't see this coming because why would they do this?
Well,
I think you got to appreciate the question mark.
You don't want fans to acknowledge that they've been worked. Now I'm supposed to be the smart mark fan who knows everything, of I know greater than all, of what I know better than what even they're doing. So how could they pull one over on me? Yeah. That's the thing is everyone's afraid to admit being wrong.
I love being wrong.
That's the thing. I even said it last night when we were arguing and screaming about this and that. They still 30 plus years watching pro wrestling got me to overreact and bite on the hook. Good on fucking them because you got me. And I have to admit, you got me.
We've seen it. We've all seen it. We've seen it. We got our WrestleMania moment on the channel because of You know, you were adamant about one thing. I was adamant about the other. We also had the infamous "ha ha f you" flipping me like because you called it and everyone doubted
Right.
you. Like we saw Anthony. Anthony had his oh my god, Steve Macklin. Like okay, good, he's still here. Like we've all had those give and take moments, right? So that's what wrestling's supposed to do. And if you never have those moments, or you just you're so jaded you can't kind of look how perfect this works.
Yo.
Holy shit. But yeah, I mean that's where it's simple, man. Just enjoy the wrestling.
Yes. Well, and Abercrombie and Fitch, eat your fucking heart out with that one.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, Hollister, how dare you? But that's the thing, is it's funny how the same audience that wants wrestling to be exciting gets mad when wrestling's exciting.
Yeah, like I saw, I said it. I saw like the Pipsqueak from New York just screaming at the top of his fucking lungs, like a child that just had his lollipop taken away, and just about like this is the worst shit ever, and it's ruined, and rah, rah, rah. And I mean, again, you were worked up. I was heated about it because we were passionate wrestling fans. So as much as I give him a little bit of shade, I mean, at the same time, I get why he's worked up, but I still think it's an overreaction. It's we demand that they do stuff we don't see coming. Then all right, well, let's try this, and then there's this groundswell of just rage to everything.
It's that come back down to reality moment that a lot of people miss out on. Of I can be, you can be, we can be, they can be super mad about this and that and everything like that.
Yeah.
But you do have to still have that come to Jesus, come to earth moment out there.
Blake's got her own belt, like this two-tone belt.
Well, because one half's pretty and pink and the other is hell.
Are they gonna have a ladder match?
Just one more. Well, that has to be a thing. Like, let's be honest, pivoting away a bit as we've got shoving back and forth here as Jackson Drake and Blake taking on Tatum and Shiloh. Do you have a WrestleMania playlist of like WrestleMania themes of like that you listen to and that you are one and the same with WrestleMania?
Yeah, I mean, maybe not a specific play. I mean, there's a lot that we've had over the last while. I think there's some underrated ones. One of my faves, and I use it for our shit a lot, is "Ladies and Gentlemen" with Saliva. That was a good one.
That's old school. I still always like red light, green light. I'm ready to go. Oh,
right.
Oh.
Yeah, but then use some fun with "My House" by Flow Rider.
We'll just use a Weekend song, and that's
5 years in a row. 5 years in a row is crazy.
The curse has been broken. Shumana Haya, Shumana Honda.
Right? It's funny to see how many, to know how many years that it was just like in house. It was Jim Johnson. Like they didn't remember just that generic like that 80s fucking theme.
WrestleMania.
Yeah. Fucking. You know what's underrated?
What?
Oh fuck! What package was it for? When they used Legacy for Cena and Bray, Legacy by Eminem, and they did the video for Bray and Cena. Oh, let's go!
MGK has not a bad one.
Okay,
with that one. Well, that was around the Brock, or not the Brock, the Rock Cena one. But Taker didn't have a bad one with "There Ain't No Grave Can Hold This Body Down."
Oh shit!
But now we're talking about video packages versus
I will venture because
WrestleMania.
You know what's a huge underrated, and we'll get back to WrestleMania when they did the Nas "Hate Me Now" for Miz. That shit was cool.
You hate me now.
Oh, so good. But Mania
now.
Drowning Pool has a couple. Limp Bizkit has a couple.
Yeah, so they have the best one.
Yeah,
Creed has the best video package song,
they
and Creed
really
has the
do.
best WrestleMania song of
Yeah.
Christ. That's the thing, is I just need to say a line and everyone knows what I'm referring to with
Mhm.
just one
Right.
more fight.
I really liked was it 18 drowning in the drowning pool?
Was that
Was that tearing
oh,
away?
was that tearing away? I'm
Yeah.
tearing away.
20 that was 18 and 20 was step up.
If you want to step up, step up.
Step up. Taker.
I still like the Pitbull one of "Give me the green light, cause I'm ready to go." Oh,
That's
oh,
yeah.
oh,
David Guetta.
well, that now we started to get into the poppy
Yeah.
WrestleMania songs and everything. Of it
One
was a bop, it
Republic.
was a vibe.
Right, Saliva, let's go. One Republic. Fucking like I said,
First things first, I'ma say what I want to say.
Fiend is terrible.
Oh,
Written
fuck
in the
that.
stars, a million miles
That,
away. Yeah.
that feels like Chimmy Chimmy Hall of Fame.
Oh shit. Oh, Tiny Tempa, get the fuck out of here.
Well, the weekend actually did work for a little bit of now. I just want to. Yeah.
Oh,
I was looking at you. I looked at him, and he looked at me. And then
Right.
you just spoke without speaking, and I didn't know what happened there.
As we do have a match going on right now. I know we got distracted by some Mania jams. Blake hiding behind the Vanity Project.
Well, I'm in commercial, but even then, still Nickelback now is the theme of
Yeah, it
WrestleMania.
is.
How do
I don't
you?
mind that song. Did you listen to it?
I've heard bits. I've heard bits. Then
But
again,
listen to it, and you can tell exactly where they're gonna put that, like the freeze moment on, like, Punk looking up, and then it pauses, and then the drop. You can feel it in the way they wrote the song. You're like, all right,
leave
this is
the
how they're gonna do
ball
it.
for the crowd. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Well, Geekbox, I'm happy this year. Bones for the Crows by Nickelback is an awesome return to the rock anthems. Well, that is,
Yeah.
I'm sick of my hipping and the hopping and the bipping and the bopping.
Um, I just think they got to do. Here's what I'm gonna say about the music situation. I,
Mm-hmm.
we can sit here and talk about hip hop all you want, all day long. You want to talk some
Hip hop,
R&B? Let's do it
hooray.
all day
Oh,
long, no problem. I just feel like when they venture into that world, whoever's picking it doesn't know well, and
white.
they're
Just say
just
they're white.
they're yeah, the very Caucasian decision making, and it's that's the problem. They're like, let's go the weekend 5 times, right? He's cool. Eventually, you're like, oh, okay.
I'm
Like,
waiting for Bruno Mars. I don't feel like doing anything.
you're right. Like, keep it a mix. Like, I want to hear a little bit of rock. I want to hear a little bit of hip hop. I want to, mix it up. Yeah, I don't mind, especially based on location. I mean, they use fucking New Orleans by Kid Rock for New Orleans.
Well, you're
But
gonna, oh, Rice, what was 1989? My but you couldn't have even, oh, you could have used the DMX Party Up or anything like that. You could have used a Little Wayne for New Orleans. Are
right.
we having the same conversations that we're having now about this WrestleMania if they stayed going to New Orleans?
It might feel different. It might feel different for sure. We knew going back to Vegas back to back was not like, at no point were we like, rejoice, this is wonderful. We all kind of entered this with apprehension. And to me, that's one of those decisions. To me, that feels like TKO says, hey man, we got something up. This is what we're working on. And the rest of the company just has to go with it, right?
Yeah, but now it's wondering if that's where they're going to lean into it, which, by the way, you couldn't have done Sinatra or anything, or a little less conversation, a little more action.
Oh fuck.
No D Martin, no Vegas swing or anything like that. For WrestleMania, no.
You can't give us an old blue
You're
eyes.
sitting there
You got
doing
nothing.
all the casino video packages. You can't do nothing with that.
I think. I mean, again, they're still trying to figure out their graphics. As we do have Shiloh holding onto the shoulder, coming out of commercial or coming back out from commercial. Pop goes the weasel, because the weasel goes pop. NW.
Fair enough. Well, because I had Sky 7 News, and then I come back to Pop Goes the Weasel, make the weasel go pop.
I'm still at loss. Anthony didn't know Chris Cross was. Yeah, young. He's young. Youngster.
Yeah, but it's crazy that I'll hear that at work, like regularly. That's now almost more insulting of when you hear like songs you used to listen to and enjoy now are like background Old Navy music. Like, here comes the hot
funny,
bro. What?
It's so funny. Or you see them in like deodorant commercials and shit.
Yeah.
Like, Jam, yo. Ricky Martin, close.
Where's Christian? Dun, 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 dun. Well, Bad Bunny doing a fucking theme for WrestleMania. Bad Bunny, out of all the celebrities, you got ahead.
Jelly Bad Bunny collab on a WrestleMania remix, please. Click your buy.
That's such an odd pairing of like the most red state, country singer right now with everyone that the red state hates right now.
Right? Come together. Bring the world together. Music brings us together like wrestling. Oh,
love is all you need.
Right.
You could have done Jelly Roll for this mania. We do this everywhere we go.
Yeah, why not? I mean, we used it already.
I'm saying you're a liar.
Right.
Oh, you are right.
That's like, it's hard. His library, you have to get him to write a happy, upbeat song. I mean, though, I'm sure you could do a great video montage to save me.
Get him. That's going to be the new sacrifice. Somebody save me. Gonna get Little Yachty as the video package police out there.
Right. Oh, big drop kick by Tatum. Arm drag at the same time.
This very much is like, hey, we're the outcasts versus the popular kids of.
Oh, for sure.
The little things, they always hang around. Right. Good Charlotte ass match.
Jamming out. I'm ridiculous in the grocery store. I shimmy, I dance, I shuffle. I have a good time because I hate it. So I just make the best of it and have a ball.
You have to with fucking. We went from 2020 to where people knew social boundaries to now that shit's gone.
450 missed by Tatum. Big boom.
Midsection.
Crushed him. Oh.
What are the Mumford Sons? What are you just humming there?
Crash Test Dummies.
Once
there was a guy who, as Blake gets the 3.
'Cause I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby.
It's like, I don't know that one, but I do know this.
Well, I do know something equivalent.
Have you heard of Weenus?
Whoa, now. But yes, no, but it's like fucking the alt rock throat singing song.
Right. It's so ridiculous.
'Cause I'm a creep. I'm a Russo. What the hell am I doing here? Oh,
3 and 2.
So now Blake Monroe does a headbutt into fucking Death Rider DDT. Aggressive too soon to do a headbutt after Monday Night Raw.
No, we're good.
Heads of
That's
lump
it.
on lump.
That's a noodle, eh?
Hey, we want to talk about alt rock songs. She's lump. She's lump.
She's lump. She's in my head. I do prefer he's Gump, though. Funnier version. Robert Stone in the back with Sarah Schreiber. Schreiber.
Schreiber.
So he's signing new contracts. He's finalizing a few things. Blake gets a pin. Yeah, Blake gets a get back. Tony versus Ethan.
So NXT revenge.
Week
I
1.
will have my revenge.
What?
We have week 1 and week 2.
This was not previously announced in any way, shape, or form.
No, but are you digging the Robert Stone era? I know you hated the Ava Rain. Now the Rain
I'm so happy. I can't see this man's belly button. I'm thrilled.
Bro, you mentioned Gump, and you're very much been in this Gump situation of just one day the rain over the sky opened up and it just kept raining, and now it went away.
As Lola coming out for her segment, the new champion.
I fucking love that I know exactly what that's from. That is it is time for Animaniacs. Yeah, it goes, yeah. Yes, I love that shit. Oh, Christ, I still met a mind. You open the cabinet, my guy.
It's too funny.
Classic N64 game.
I have no idea.
We'll just start singing that song now. Twerk.
We are in commercial break, folks. The show rolls on, and we will remind everybody we are back tomorrow, 7:45. We go live for Dynamite. It's going to be an interesting one. Jericho's back, and a lot going on. Thursday, we are doing our WrestleMania preview. We will be live at 8 p.m. Don't forget to show up for that. We're going to go over both cards. We're going to talk about if anything will be added, and we're probably going to yell a lot about Pat McAfee. So tune in. Don't miss out. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, well, we haven't had Anthony's perspective on this whole thing.
True.
I do like this, though, from Naira. KJ and Nick equals Pinky in the brain. No.
The same thing we do every night, Pinky.
Welcome to what me and KJ do before we go live every night. So what are we going to do tonight, KJ? The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
When you first started going off, I kind of chuckled at that thought. It was so funny. Narf. Narf.
The pinky and the brain. Now it's funny because to the other way, you got that does almost an inverse, because then you've got Bobby the Brain Heenan, so that would be the brain of he's the one that's the comical one.
Shit. Wednesday night rants. Oh, fuck. I want a good one, but Jericho's going to be interesting. I am so torn with. I don't know if you have a pre-opinion on how tomorrow's going to go with Jericho, but my God, dude, I don't know where this goes.
That's the biggest thing, and it's so funny because, again, hearkening back to the interview of where Tony was right there and got asked about Chris Jericho and mentioned how he very much has been always part of AEW as, hey, Kelly Armstrong.
Shit.
But Tony mentioned about Jericho being a free agent, and I feel like everybody missed that. That it very much seems like Tony re-signed Jericho. And that's been swept under the rug here.
I don't know. I haven't verified it. I feel crazy. But I thought Jericho was under contract.
So that's better.
Right? I feel like Jericho was under contract till 2030. I
agree with you fully. Either way,
did he re-up? Like, did he renegotiate? Because, if you're
to another 5-year contract, even though you still got 2 years left on your deal, how would you like another 3?
Callie Armstrong will be at NXT Revenge. If you are tuning in right now, next week and the week after will be the newest addition to the NXT repertoire, Revenge. We had Vengeance, now we got Revenge.
Now, where does that fall in the fucking dictionary or the thesaurus of repertoire and revenge? Which one falls before the other one?
Right.
There.
That's a good question. Chat, anyone want to jump in on that one? Yeah, I mean,
P versus V. So repertoire would fall before revenge because, you know,
I mean,
just the third letter in.
Yeah, I would say so. Now, now, some of the conspiracy theories out there might say that next week is going to be spring breakthrough. So you do, you know, NXT Revenge the night before.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Okay.
No, who honestly even knew that there was spring breakthrough, spring breaking, pop lock and drop in with fucking AEW? Honestly, who knew that? They didn't even know that. Who are you trying to convince me that I should know that? Because they didn't fucking know that. Right. I get that Revenge is a fucking surprise, and we said we're in uncharted waters here because we've got the gap between Stand and Deliver and WrestleMania. So what are they going to do? This is how you kill off some stories and everything a little bit without making it appealy or anything. But no, I've still Dynasty's still on life support for a fucking promotion, let alone a spring breaking.
Yeah, listen, and all like no bias at all, guys. I haven't seen a lot of buzz about Dynasty. And
they're relying on, well, these are going to be good matches, right? So you want to see the good matches, right?
Yeah, right.
You could pay $9,000 to TKO, or you could pay $50 to watch our pay-per-view.
Listen, people are complaining about tickets. The World Cup of Soccer is coming to Toronto, and people are paying $130,000 to sit in good seats by the bench. But $130,000 per ticket, that's crazy. So it's not just
does that
wrestling.
Put in the perspective of what wrestling is versus how we perceive it. We perceive wrestling as the end-all, be-all. But then you have something like the World Cup shows up and says, you can have that. Not even what I'm mad at.
People were paying 10 G's to go see fucking Taylor Swift, man. What are we doing? What are we doing? Why are we mortgaging our house for Taylor Swift?
Because I'm sure she's a lovely lady. Ever getting back together.
By the way, we're ending the show in the main event spot with Lola Vice, your new champion, who is all the
Do you get all the lovely? Do you get a surprise? Who was her first challenger?
And somebody new.
That's what I'm wondering. Because if you're gonna do main event, I know you love me some Lola and all of that.
Caliente.
Periqua. Yeah, I don't know. But still, it's one of those of Lola out here, and if JC comes out, is that the end of the show? Does that suffice as a good ending to the show?
All depends. But
with all the hype, don't be fooled by the belt set I got. I'm still Lola from the block.
She thought she was going to go straight to the top, and she got humbled. I like this.
Yeah, because she fucking split onion babyface cried, and everybody saw through that.
Well, she came in because of her MMA background and being on fire. She came in with a bit of buzz, a bit of hype, and again, she took a while to figure it out.
Well, speaking of taking a while to figure things out, Jose saying all of that was offensive. Man, I think at this point, if you don't know that there's no intent behind it, then yeah. I like how it wasn't probably anything, but Jose's just gonna still
right. Yeah, the views and the views.
I don't even know what I said. So you can tell me what I said was bad.
I knew her because of MMA first. Exactly. I knew her because of her cake, but I mean the internet does that for you. I don't know what to tell you.
I didn't do a Speedy Gonzalez impression.
Underlay.
Mommy, yeah. Uh-oh. What's happening now? We all know Nick speaks Spanish. Yeah, secretly.
Secretly. Oh, we got company. Is that JC?
So it is JC.
So we're not done with JC?
I will have my revenge. We're gonna run this back at revenge. But you said it earlier. Of you get your title win, and then you have to beat the champ again to justify you being champion.
You got to put the nail in the coffin.
Tu habla español? What? Mucho cerveza, por favor. What?
It's too funny.
Fuck you, Jose. But you were thinking about it, Nick. Yeah, I proved I didn't do what you accused me of doing.
Shut up, you idiots.
Hey, Pat McAfee called and he wants his promo back.
They're just booing the shit out of this.
What are they? Or is this pipe? Because I'm seeing a homie right behind them that's sitting there disgruntled, but I'm hearing the fucking crowd echoing how much they hate this. That crowd right there is as loud as the crowd that they have with this and everything, and they moved as much as we move. You don't know what it's like to be a champion. No shit, it's our first title reign. Duh.
They're getting all practical.
Logic, I'm sorry, but fucking logic. Shout out Seth Rogen out there. You see homie on his phone.
Scream over the crowd right now.
No, they have to scream over the piped in sound. The crowd is not moving.
Like they're standing and booing. I don't know.
All 10 of them. Every time they cut behind Fatal Influence, it's homie on his phone and Seth Rogen.
They're booing or still being there. Richard might have a point. Fake boos. Again.
Stupid, huh?
Love it. Rematch. Fake boos. Fake foos.
How about now who's going to sit there and come and help Lola?
Who is it?
Iguana
come out and beat up a Fatal Influence?
I don't know. Well, Lola just managed to
Claws out. Kevin!
She's not John Wick. She's John Fick. Spinning back fist.
Oh.
Eddie Kingston, take notes.
JC out. Does he still wrestle?
Shut up.
Did he retire? I wasn't being mean.
Yes, you were.
Is Eddie still doing stuff? Is he doing all right? Has anyone seen Eddie Kingston?
He was out there with Caesar, but no, he's been teaming with what's the other half of Santana. Ortiz.
Oh, it's a not good half of as we go off the air,
Arnold Schwarzenegger's twins.
Twins. Let's go. But that's it. That's the end of the show, folks. We're done. What do you think?
I got into the breaking news so much that I was worried that it was a backstage correspondent that I didn't know. I'm Moiros. I'm all this and more on 60 minutes.
Right. It's stupid.
Stupid. I said it. I had the list break out like Cody did. Kiss my ass.
Right. It's fucking Boston. That's hilarious. 6 out of 10. All right, folks. We take a rating for out of 10 every single show. You can let us know how you felt about this one. What did you like? What didn't you like? Before we come back tomorrow for Dynamite. 6 out of 10 for this one from Richard. Kind of an interesting one to score tonight. Didn't hate it. Didn't love it. I don't know, man. It was
It was a good field goal, but it was an extra point. It wasn't 3 points, it was 1 point.
Yeah, I kind of feel like tonight was about a 6.
Fair. I mean, honestly, you
Teach.
might be starting to talk me down even off the point I was at here. I do love this though, Boston. Do you think
Fucking kills me.
KJ
Where
should
in
have
the
the answer
world?
for where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
Asshole.
You were cruising on down Main Street. You were relaxing, feeling good.
Asshole.
I was initially at a 7. I meet you at a 6?
A 6.5.
Tonight was interesting and very much feels like it's
Very flat.
the first step onto something versus
Not really.
in the middle of something.
Just very felt flat. And then they just it just, to me, there wasn't like the 8-man tag. Okay, kind of flat. It was what it was. Yeah, like the beginning I thought was exciting, fun. The locker room empties, and then all right, I don't know. Even the ending of the night, it was JC again, which is fine. Run it back at Revenge, which we didn't know was happening till tonight. It was just a very, very bland kind of fucking show tonight.
You're making me slide more and more to your 6 out there, because
I'll go
this seems
6.5.
very much like it was. No, you said 6 initially, and now I'm going to slide all the way into there.
You told me
Because this feels like this was the bridge to Revenge. Revenge seems like their bridge between Stand and Deliver and Mania.
A go home show we didn't know about until halfway through the go home show.
Yeah, but this is why I'm saying that this felt like this was. It did enough, but it did nothing well.
Right.
It existed. It was a show.
Yeah, there was the mixed tag match was good, but kind of flat. It's a lot of setting up, like you said. Now we're gonna get rematches and some rivalries playing out in a 2-week event of Revenge.
I will have my revenge.
7 out of 10 KJ shirts. Let me lead the way. 7.5 out of 10. I'm at 6.5. See, there you go. I can be at 6.5. I expected more. It felt flat for the episode after Stand and Deliver. I'm with you. I'm with that. Teasing. They're made. We got some other guys that might be new. We got the Von Dux guy. I don't know if he's Dutch or what, but Von Dux.
There's our 2 people I can't stand. Those who are intolerable of other people's cultures and the Dutch. But even the 8-man tag match seemed like it was supposed to be selling you on a split between Dark State, and it kind of barely did that at best.
Miles is going to fight Dion.
Yeah, but Miles is going to fight Dion, but is Osiris where he's going to lie? There was things that were partially there. There were 1 foot in, 1 foot out, I felt, with this.
Yeah, a little bit of a tap dance. 6.5, pretty average. 6.6, 7 out of 10. Show what a little iffy. I got watch it back. All right, Paul, well, let us know. Leave a comment. We know you do. 5 out of 10.
Right.
Dale not loving it. KJ shirt. Let's go. I want more. I want to see 10 KJ shirts in the chat. Put a blue box on it. 10 KJ shirts. Let's
if you
go.
do that, we'll start selling KJ shirt out there. It won't be like the Death Riders. It'll just say KJ shirt.
Right.
It won't even be the shirt you're wearing.
Right. They call me Moby Dick around here.
Whoa, no. I was at least going to go with,
Captain Ahab? Oh, shit. My bad.
No, I was going to say Captain Jack Sparrow. But you have heard of me.
Right. You have heard of me. No.
Not compared to Moby Dick. I guess, yeah, I don't weigh up. I don't measure up, as some might say.
Oh, shit.
What are you saying?
Is this the voice of future KJ Past coming in now to say this?
Right, there you go. There, new funds for a new shirt. Flat McAfee. 8-man tag match was solid but long. 5 Pat McAfee's out of 10 knee pads. AEW is tomorrow night. Where are you officially standing on this one?
Tonight, 6.
6? Yeah.
You brought me all the way down. I know we had peace treated at 6.5, but I slid all the way to a 6 with you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm at 6.5, so we kind of passed each other. I don't know what happened.
2 shits passing into the night. You didn't see that on your map. You didn't see that on your map, but
yeah.
Even with how great Stand and Deliver was, how great last night was, I don't know. It's always going to be a victim of what you're around to a little bit. But this one, it was okay. It was placeholder. It was, we're putting the football on the tee kind of vibe here.
We hope so. I mean, it feels like a bit of a reload. Again, a little flat. Started well, didn't really play out all the way through. For a show that's pretty consistent, this was maybe not one of its best swings of the year, but not terrible. All in all, pretty good. But that being said, folks, that is the show. Keep it coming. Even comment after the show about the shirt. It's hilarious. But again, I want 10 KJs. Get in there. But Dynamite tomorrow, 7:45. WrestleMania preview on Thursday. SmackDown Friday. 2 pay-per-views this weekend. TNA on Saturday. And am I lying about that? Yeah, TNA on Saturday and AEW on Sunday. And then we are here all week long heading towards WrestleMania. Chance to win prizes, all the fun things, all the fun stuff. Check out our Instagram. Check out all our socials. And I got all types of fun shirts, so hold on tight.
Yeah, me and the Flying Dutchman over there. We're in the final countdown.
Tonight was the first time.
Yeah, well, no, I trust me. I recognize the shirt, but it's just funny of now everybody else caught on out there. Like I said, but no, we are very much now. You thought it was crazy before. Strap on and strap in because we're heading into the week of WrestleMania and everything, and it's only going to get more nuts out here. But our shit is real, our shit is raw, our shit is all authentic. When you talk about that wrestling, you put that forward life with it.
Come on, folks. Come back tomorrow. We got so much for you. See you on the flip side. Have a good night.